Hey, what's up guys? We're gonna get into the FN Scar 16S. I promised you a review. I'm going to give it a go. Elephant in the room, the Glock is there too. We have been safety checked. You can't really see into the chamber, but there's nothing in there, I promise. We got daylight through the mag well, so we're good. Can't really get daylight through there, but you can see light coming in up there. And we are clear in there. All right, safety checks are out of the way. All right, so I've had the FN Scar here for a couple weeks. I haven't shot it as much as I wanted to, but I've got about a basic load, one of the U.S. Army's basic loads of ammunition through it, about 210 rounds or so. Yeah, so far I like it. It is a big adjustment from your AR or M4 platform. It still shoots like a 5.56, recoils like a 5.56. Your 5.56 accessories work. Pretty sure that's just an A2 pistol grip, so on and so forth. Operating controls are the same, with the exception of, for the most part, they're ambidextrous. The only thing that is not is the bolt latch. Yeah, anyways, you've got standard pick rails on there, so anything you want to put on will fit on. There's a pretty good amount of aftermarket support for these as well. Kinetic, dynamic, something or other. I just ordered a buttstock through them to get rid of the UGG boot. I will put it into the description, the website. Sorry guys, I can't remember the name first time ordering from you. I think it's Kinetic Defense Group. Anyways, they've got a bunch of stuff for it, from improved safeties, bigger buttons, better buttons. They have a product called the Scarging handle. It's I'm not going to insult your intelligence, look it up. I got a Magpul MOE excuse me, broom handle or broomstick on it. I had a grip pod on there. I don't really like it. It hangs down too low for my liking, so I only use it when I zero. I spent 9 years as an MP. While I know how to accomplish a basic rifle zero, I'm a lot better with a pistol. So when we talk about the ACOG, if I show you some target footage or whatever, just bear in mind that I do a very, very rough zero, because I usually check my zero before I start shooting anyways, because things happen, things get bumped. No matter what kind of case you put it in, your scope's going to get kissed by something on the way up to where you shoot. Anyway, so starting from the front here, I've got a Dead Air Kemo muzzle brake on it, and it is timed to roughly 12 o'clock on the barrel. Close enough is good enough. And this is going to be the host for my Dead Air Sandman S suppressor that I'm waiting for. ATF, come on, if you're watching, step on it. I'm excited to get it. I like the brake so far. It was my first time shooting with a muzzle brake, with the exception of the Barrett 50 cal. I don't remember what the Army called it. I only messed with it once. M107. Anyways, the 50 cal Barrett, just like in Call of Duty. Yeah, only really shot that. And so when I went to get this thing zeroed, I had this brake on my piston-driven AR before, but I got rid of that. I traded it in for the Scar here. It's had too much stuff in the vault. Anyway, so when I shot it the first time on the AR, it was loud, very loud, because I shot in an indoor range. As you might expect, it diverts the gas all over everywhere. So there's a lot of gas moving around, ricocheting or bouncing the sound and focusing it back at you when you're laying on the ground. So unsuppressed, very loud. Suppressed, don't know. Don't have my can yet. I'll let you know. Moving back, I've got a regular Enforce white light with the dual lockouts. One's right there, and then you can turn the bezel for the front end a quarter turn, and it'll lock it out so you can't accidentally turn it on. You got your light mode select right there. Momentary, probably help if I did it right. Momentary, toggle on, toggle off. I leave it on toggle on because I'm not doing secret squirrel stuff. And that's also why I don't have an IR one. So you've got your FN front sight here. Not sure if I'll be able to do it one-handed. Still kind of learning the rifle here. There we go. Pops up like so. There's a little, get out of the way, sling. There's a little push button there. You push it up, or when it's stowed, you push it forward to stow or deploy. Yikes, guess I missed a spot. Sorry, guys. Anyways, gross. Shame on me. Anyway, that's how you move that and stow it. You got your adjustable gas block here. I don't really plan on shooting this until I have the suppressor onto it, but I will go through it with you. So it's in the suppressed position right here. If it was vertical, that would be normal operation, and then rotated like this, but over, plus a little more is disassembly, so you can remove this and all the guts that make rifle go bang. Moving back, you got your standard receiver. I believe it's aluminum if memory serves. I'm not trying to sell you the product here, and I'm not a salesman, so stout, durable, well constructed. This is the non-reciprocating charging handle model. So my my ODA boys out there, SOCOM guys, anyone that's run this rifle in its original configuration is going to grouse about these boys popping back and forth. They are ambidextrous, mind you. Popping back and forth as you're punching rounds, and you're never in a good position to be out of the way of it. Hanging up on body armor, hanging up on whatever, always in the way. They fixed it. I was kind of amused. You could also get a model of this. You can get it in black, of course, too. Or you can get it in multicam, or multicam top end here, which is kind of cool. For those who don't know, this is roughly multicam. It's multicam enough. It's a poncho liner or whoopee. I got it from Ranger Joe's forever ago. Get you one, they're great. Other than that, you've got your stowable sight back there. I don't mess with irons. You got your cheek riser right here. If you push this, you can extend or collapse the buttstock through 6 different positions. Obviously, if you push here, you can do the, sorry guys, I don't do this often. There you go. You can stow it like so. If you want to be, I don't know, cool, like you have a G36 but not, I don't know. Anyways, gas piston operated, great system. Big fan of gas piston instead of direct impingement. Direct impigement's kind of like crapping where you eat, because the gas is going back into the chamber, so yada yada yada. So standard ACOG. The biggest difference is I have a green chevron in there because green is easier for my eye to pick up at range. I don't like red. I don't like red lasers for the same reason. With the ACOG on here, the furthest I have shot this thing is probably about 200 yards so far. I haven't taken it to a KD or known distance rifle range because they don't let you do cool stuff generally, or practice transitioning from your fighting rifle over to your sidearm, so on and so forth. So yeah, I can't really comment on the accuracy out to its effective range, which I've not seen the data sheet for it, but I'm going to guess it's very similar to the M4. 300 yards is your ideal maximum effective range, and your maximum range, I'm guessing, is going to be right around 500 yards, meters. They're close enough. Close in, it handles great. I mean, it's your standard tactical trash trigger. Geisley makes a Super Scar trigger for it. I do plan to swap it out once I get the UGG boot off here and get the not ugly stock put onto it. Sorry, I'm tired as hell. But yeah, that's about it. I don't really have any complaints with it so far. I haven't had it choke, fail to fire, extract, anything like that yet. So my biggest complaint is you're building a $3,500 weapon roughly, just for your local economy. Why are you going to put the standard trashy ass A2 grip on here and a crappy trigger? Like, come on, FN. But overall, great great job, great developments on the rifle so far. We'll get everything switched around here on my table bed, and we'll go through the Glock.